Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying weather outlook for the Easter weekend and into next week. Thanks again for watching, and I've got some good news because the Easter weekend is actually looking better. There's a definite improvement on the way. Make the most of it though, because it doesn't last long, but the good news is that Saturday and Sunday are looking the best. There will be rain though back in the south on Monday, and either side of that really, it's just questionable as to how things shape up. Now, this window for the weekend has been showing up for some time, and many of you who've already been to weather school have been emailing me saying that you're so pleased because you've been able to book the aircraft. Well, I hope that it turns out in the way that that it looks. But if you've not been to weather school yet and you want to be able to make these predictions of spotting the weather windows, then my next aviation weather school is going to be a classroom-based one. It's actually going to be held on Saturday the 13th of April here at Weather School HQ between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. All of your refreshments, lunch is included as well. We'll have a great day of weather, and I'll show you how you can benefit most from official forecasts and be able to make them yourselves and spot those weather windows 5 days in advance. I'll teach you what you need to know, what you really need to know about fronts, about predicting cloud bases, visibility, about how you can forecast wind, how quickly fronts moving, whether that front actually is relevant to your flying or not, how strong is it. All this sort of stuff we cover at Aviation Weather School. You can book your place now by going to weatherschool.co.uk, go to aviation, just come down to the Aviation Weather School Part 1 classroom-based course. You'll get all the information you need there, and on the right-hand side here, you can book your place now. It'd be absolutely super to see you there. Okay. Let's take a look at what's going on. Well, this is Thursday. Low pressure centred south of Ireland on Thursday, moving its way northeastwards, taking rain, taking very strong winds with it. Severe gales across many parts of England and Wales through Thursday. Some showers, some cloud affecting central and eastern Scotland, but western Scotland probably fares best. But for most of us, I have to say, probably non-VFRable. If the rain doesn't get you, the wind probably will. Now, Friday sees some heavy showers. Those showers mostly pushing into southern England, parts of the Midlands, southern and western parts of Wales, northwest England, southwest Scotland, eastern parts of Ireland, and they will push their way northwards. The winds won't be as strong, still gusting 25, perhaps even 30 knots across western and southern coasts, about 20 to 25 knots inland, and a risk of thunderstorms as well. A few showers for northern Scotland, marginal VFR here, bases about 3,000 feet, tops about 15,000 feet, but in between those two areas, it actually looks as if it should be flyable with a basis 4,000 feet, tops at 12,000 feet, although I can't rule out a few showers. Further south, it's none to marginal VFR. Showers you'll probably be able to fly around. Whether you'll want to or not is a different question. 2,000 foot bases, 20,000 foot tops, and QNIMs in there as well. On to Saturday, and a weak front moving through Ireland into Western Wales, southwest England on Saturday. Brings cloud, it brings outbreaks of rain with it. I think within this area, probably we are generally non-VFR. We're looking at bases 2,000 feet, tops at 12,000 feet. Elsewhere, actually not a bad day. It looks flyable. 4,000 foot bases again, 12,000 foot tops. That southerly wind even lighter. One or two showers perhaps for southern Wales, perhaps for southwestern parts of Scotland, but generally a decent day. And it looks as if northern France actually is having a decent day too, although do check the forecast very carefully. Now for Sunday, more of an easterly flow sets in. This of course is Easter Sunday. Looks as if it is going to be a fair day. Quite breezy, that wind 15 to 20 knots from the east, bases 3,000 feet, tops 10,000 feet. Not bad overall, but cloud increasing across the southwest later, may go non-VFR here. And just notice as well, those of you tempted by a cross-channel trip, this rain getting into northern France, becoming non-VFRable here as that rain moves in. But generally, not a bad day for most. All change for Monday with rain across many southern areas during the course of Monday. Looks like rain and showers and non-VFR for many areas, 2,000 foot bases, 10,000 foot tops, maybe to 15,000 in some places. Not that bad with those outbreaks of rain. Scotland looks basically pretty good, 3,000 foot bases and 10,000 foot tops. You might get some flying here and there locally, across England and Wales later. On to Tuesday, and a better sort of day on Tuesday. Maybe some rain again getting into southern coast, making for marginal to non-VFR conditions here. This weak front that's across Northern Ireland, southern Scotland brings marginal to non-VFR here as well. In between though, not looking too bad. Probably flyable for northern Scotland, for much of Ireland, for Wales, for central, for eastern parts of England. Just beware of that deterioration from the south. Timing a little bit uncertain on that. And then finally for Wednesday, looking more unsettled again on Wednesday. Rain across eastern Scotland, across much of Northern Ireland, across much of Northern England. Non-VFRable conditions here, 1 to 2,000 foot bases, 12 to 15,000 foot tops. Rain across southern parts of Wales, southwest England, non-VFRable here because of that. Bases below 1,000 feet. But in between, we may just briefly get into more flyable conditions. But I have to say, big question mark over the detail on Wednesday and of the timing. So stay tuned for that. We will give you the updates on how things shape up for Wednesday. I will leave you though with that for now. Have a fantastic Easter weekend, whatever you're doing. Don't forget to get to weatherschool.co.uk. Get yourself booked onto Aviation Weather School on Saturday the 13th of April, my classroom-based course. You can come and meet me and I'll tell you what you really need to know about the weather. Okay, have a great weekend. Thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining and bye for now.